Hello and welcome back everybody to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all doing very well today. I see we have Carlos, Andre, and Trey. Hello. Happy New Year everybody. Hey Blaze Man, Happy New Year. Thank you Trey and Andre for the New Year's. Oh, I accidentally closed my YouTube channel page. Hold on one second. Gonna kind of get that ready once again and then we'll get going. I also do apologize if I sound, well, I probably for sure sound a little nasally, but hoping that I'm lucky enough for the cold to go away relatively quickly, but we'll see. Alright, back to my YouTube page. Come on now. View your channel. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so that is now good. What's been going on? Not too terribly much. Hold on, open up the chat on my phone. So yesterday we finally, let's see, we crafted up the cutting machine as well as, I think we are still in the process of crafting up the large molecular assembler, which we are going to try to get built and then added into, what do you want to say, our base over here. So, there we go. We got the chat. Boom. I like people's voices when they have a little cold, to be honest. Deeper and raspier sounds nice usually. Well, thank you. Hopefully that works out for us. But yeah. Oh, look at all that pollution and stuff just falling out of the sky when we unpause there. So, yes, we have... I started assembling the cutting machine here. Although, honestly, I might change the recipe to add in some more of the, what do you want to call it, the frame blocks? I don't know, it is cheaper, yes, but I'm not really ever going to use that many hatches on one machine. And I wouldn't think it'd be a good idea to have that many hatches on one machine either. Just because, oh wait, hold on, I gotta switch the camera. Sorry. I think you forgot to change the scenes, by the way. Yeah, sorry about that. We're switching her over right away. No visual. Yeah, there we go. So, we started building this here, this cutting machine. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, 11 more casings at least. Plus 1 there, so 12 more casings. Add to the recipe, and then anything on the bottom, you know, just whatever it can be. G-Vids, hello, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Alright, but I was gonna place... my large molecular assembler here, but I should probably just put it somewhere else right now, right away. Okay, hold on, we have two options here. Actually, yeah, let's maybe not even have that as a route. And then we could cut this into the wall, and then I could put some of my molecular assemblers here. Which I still would like that to be there. You know what? Maybe we'll move the molecular assembler over this way a little bit. Actually, hold on, if it's perfect... it really wouldn't be perfect to cut into that wall quite a bit. Hempcrete. So we'd have the grading 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then you would need to go back another 2 blocks. I mean, it might work. Wait. Oh, we do still have to move this over 1, but I mean, that wall is still going to be in the way. Cutting machine doesn't need many inputs, so you can use a lot more casings. Yeah, the only reason we had the recipe have a lot less casings was because they were kind of expensive. Factory frame. Yeah, we could afford it, so we're just going to do that. Make 12 more frames. Hello, hello in this new year. Hello, Darius. How's it going? Yeah, I haven't seen any of you guys since last year. I can't actually believe that. It's been so long. Hopefully you're doing well today, though. Oh, alright. I mean, we can have a little bit of space. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So if we started here, maybe? I just ate dinner. I'm full and happy. Awesome. Hopefully you had a great dinner. I am very much looking forward to whatever I end up choosing to eat later. Not sure what it's going to be yet. Alright, so yes, it's actually only 4, 5. I don't know what to... Wait, hold on. Actually, this could be an LCR. Actually, that's perfect. I put this LCR here. It'll look a little funky, but this LCR could be our IV one. And that lines up with that tunnel, so actually that would work fine. Definitely look into super buses for the large molecular assembler. Sounds good. Yeah, wait a minute. We are still crafting. Right now it's making the quantum stars, which I don't know where it's supposed to make them. I should probably go check that real quick just to make sure. So it's probably not even a strong enough chemical reactor. Nether star. Genetic mutagen. Oh, I see mob essence into that. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's a chem bath, not a chem reactor. Okay. Oops. That's a mistake. And hold on, once again, chem bath. Let's see here. Chem bath. It is just an HV chem bath, so we are actually good on that. Okay. Advanced extractor. I normally don't even like this song. Like the actual original one. There we go. So that's going to take a very long time. Wow, okay. Hey, Gabriel. Happy New Year, Blaze. How's it going? Not too bad. You sound a little rough. Yeah. So it's not because I got wasted last night or anything. It's just I have a little cold going on. Passage is not aligned. Yeah, we'll have to align that as well. I made burgers from the leftover beef meat. Everyone enjoyed it. Well, I'm glad that they enjoyed it. Burgers are usually pretty good. You can't go wrong with burgers. Oh yeah, move the pattern too. Thank you. I would have definitely forgot that. Okay. So, now that I have that going, I'm still going to need a lot more power down there, but we're going to have to take it easy for now, aren't we? IV power. Yeah, we have our mining machine ready and everything. I don't have any black steel cables over here. I guess I do here. This is terrible. Ugh, why? Where? Oh, where? Okay, let's move this over a little bit too. Just so it is aligned. Okay. That is a little bit better. message is all lined up. And then I should probably just fill this in for now. I don't want to be sitting on the floor. Okay, so that is good. Tesla Tower today. Definitely not Tesla Tower today. I don't even know. Actually, let's just look at it. How bad is the Tesla Tower? I know we don't produce nearly enough energy for it. Tesla Tower. Controller block. Silver. Secondary windings. Nickel, zinc, ferrite. It's not actually even that bad. HV processors. Oh my gosh. Titanium. Redstone alloy primary windings. And lots of aluminum. Redstone alloy. Yeah, really actually not even that bad. And very cool looking. Blaze would love the Tesla Tower, to be honest, with how much of a mess the wiring is. Yeah. Might not be a bad idea to actually get that, like, relatively soon. Wait, what is this? Energized wireless dynamo hatch. So I'd assume that... Oh, I see. That's like a... I don't know why that one's in there. I'd assume you don't need that one. EV 4 amp wireless energy hatch. Which still all of... Never mind. All of this you still need. This would be great for Blaze. See, these are the things that would kind of confuse me. It's like, okay, it shows that it's in the multi-block thing, but... Yeah, you don't need wireless at all. No. Okay, superconducting coil block. Oh. Damn, that... Wow, that sucks. 64 superconductor LUV stuff. And tritium. Tesla towers are fun. Potential for lots of explosions. Oh boy. Sounds like awesomeness. Those are for powering the Tesla tower. You can use the normal ones. Okay. Oh. I gotcha. Well, this dynamo hatch usually output or whatever. That's the energy hatch, yeah. Cool. Capacitor hatch stores energy for a while. Weird. Okay, but yeah, we're not looking at that right now. We're getting everything else. Casings. I forgot if this needed a muffler. It does. Which I should have one if I crafted one. Unless the recipe didn't come with one. I didn't make it in the recipe. Okay. Muffler! Where are you? Nowhere to be found. But we'll save a spot for it. So we'll put it right in the middle. Why not? Okay, so there's all that. Casing we'll just kind of toss to the side. Hey Joker, hey man, how was your New Year's? Not too bad. It was pretty fun. And yeah, we're here in 2026. How was yours? The coil determines which tier it is. If using EV, the coil transmits EV. Okay, that makes sense. I like the Tesla when it didn't have the matter manipulator. It was God mode. Switching coils, base goes big badoom. Oh, yeah, if you don't change all your other energy hatches. We're in the future. Yes, we are. We're in the year of possibly having GTA 6. It is crazy to think that we could be playing it this year. It was okay. Me, Jester, and Kiki watched the series finale of Stranger Things. Awesome. Well, glad that you guys got to finish that. Transmitters only go in battery buffers in the area, not each machine with its own transmitter. Sounds good. Yeah, because I have no idea how those would even work right now. LCR. Let's actually make one real quick. This one doesn't even need to be that crazy either, just because it's only going to be making special things. But yeah, I mean, yesterday wasn't too bad. I mean, I had some nice food, got to spend time with, you know, some close people, and it was good. I jumped into your chat yesterday. You were watching something. I just jumped in on my phone, and I'm just like, Happy New Year. It just didn't even... I just left right after that. I don't even know if you guys heard it at all. Okay, there we go. So we get 2 EV energy hatches. We didn't even hear it. I was gonna say, I was pretty quiet and it was pretty quick, so I'm like, yeah, I just dipped on out of there. Like, okay, we gotta leave. We were watching Stranger Things and everyone was screaming. Okay. Hold on here. We want... Sure, we'll put these in the back. We're gonna make another tunnel that goes all the way to the front. Has there been any games that you've been wanting to play recently, Joker? I know you have, what do you want to call it? You have the Division stuff coming up at the end of the month. I don't know if I'm going to be playing that, though. I'm also getting very hungry. I need to eat something. Oh, you know what? I need to get the ender pouch now, so that, like, when I'm doing all this stuff, I can just dump all my dust and everything out. Alright, so let's go see where we were here. 519, 1023. Oh, dang it. Probably should have went this way a little bit. I did it wrong both times. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I just got extremely addicted to V Rising. It's a very good vampire-themed survival crafting with base building and insane combat and boss fights. I think you'd like it if you got into it. I could have sworn, like, I don't know if it was you or somebody that played it a couple years ago and was talking about it. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look into that. So it is like an open world, like, crafting survival with, like, vampires and stuff? Wait, Waypoint Vanilla player? What is that, Carlos? Oh, you played it way back in early access. Okay, so maybe that's what I was thinking of. Don't distract Blaze from playing Greg. Yeah, we still got it. We got to go play, what is it, Terraria, and oh, so maybe later. I don't know if Porcupine will join. Hopefully. My girlfriend's gonna go to her family. She's gonna go watch a movie with them. Debating on playing, say, Minecraft Dungeons, or what else do you want to say? Terraria, one of the two. Oh yeah, the Tunnel Maker, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean by the Waypoint Vanilla player. You're saying make the waypoint. Making the waypoints a little bit more work than just looking at the numbers and kind of checking them. Yeah, Porcupine might be hesitant to join based on his last experience, in my opinion. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Which sucks, because, you know, it's great. And I don't even remember, I thought Porcupine was the one who had tried to get me to start the series in the first place, along with a couple other people, I think, on the channel. But I can understand his frustrations sometimes, having to deal with, like, annoying things killing you all the time. I'll just press B, duh. Yeah, I don't remember if I changed that keybind yet or not. Keep the top open for A2. Yeah, wait till Jester is around for Minecraft Dungeons. He does want to play that with you. Yeah, he came into one of the streams the other day, but he wasn't able to play, so it's like we'll have to try and see what good times we can get for him to join in. Oh, dude, there's this Backrooms game I think you'll like, and I didn't go too far into it because I want to play it with you. I forgot the name. Hold on. Yeah, let me know. Always interested in Backrooms games. Okay. Still need more black steel cables, which is fine. Still crafting up. Actually, we need to smelt stuff, that's why. Okay, oh my gosh. 405 black steel ingots? Hello? Interesting that... Okay, why are we not smelting that here? Oh, it's probably smelting over... Hold on. Wrong side of the base. Black steel should smelt pretty fast, though. Yeah. Yeah, I have it set up here. So, 1 every 4.35 seconds, which I'm going to steal. Nearly all Backrooms games are fun, at least when you play with someone. Right. Really, it just depends on, like, the controls, like, how easily you're able to move around, like, how good that feels. And just, like, obviously, like, level design and, like, puzzles, how good they make that. Oh my gosh. 8 black steel in 6 seconds. Compared to, what is it, 1 in, like, 4 seconds? So yeah, we literally do... So, say this is 2 in 8 seconds. What's the other one? It was like... I don't even know. 8 in 6 seconds? Yeah. Way faster. We're gonna have to steal some more of that. Okay. I don't want to wait for black steel all day. 0.2. Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. It literally tells me like the how many per second. I should probably look at numbers. Bro, I smelted all of that already. 1.33 per second. Yeah, wow. .23. Literally, we have 1 more per second. That's actually crazy. Well, it does help that we have higher tier coils, and what else? The 2 EV energy hatches that help it tremendously. Yeah, you can keep that. Also, welcome to everybody in the stream. 10 amazing people here. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's take a quick look at our recipes. Black steel's being made for everything. Stored. Oh yeah, now it's got to craft all of the black steel into wire. See, now that's another problem we're having. We're going to need to get that wire mill going so we don't have to worry about waiting all day for all that stuff. Just move all the recipes to the EBF stack. They have the best coils anyways. Yeah. Well, actually, black steel doesn't even need circuit 11, so why is that there? Black steel, it doesn't need circuit 1. Yeah, so that is circuit 11. How is it crafting in there? Oh, no wonder why it's so slow. Okay, literally 20 seconds more. Yeah, get that recipe out of there. That is bad. Bad Blaze. Red steel. Yeah, why was that circuit 1? This is circuit 11. Copper ingot. So that doesn't matter. Tantalum. I mean, circuit 11 with oxygen, or helium even, 108 seconds. That's why I always leave my server on. I'm too lazy to ask and keep checking. For what do you mean? Don't change the recipe, change the circuit. Yeah. So we'll just switch this to 11. Not sure why that was like that. So now it should be faster. Oh yeah, just leaving it craft whatever, so that way it's basically ready when you come back. I don't blame people for doing that. I like doing it all within the time that I'm playing the game. I don't like leaving it running. Also, just in case something were to happen. It's a big thing I don't want yeah, don't want that. Excuse me, why keep them there? True. Red steel. Yeah, I mean, this part of the base is basically becoming obsolete now. Crazy that this is going to be obsolete. Okay, that is all good. I just need to get some more quad EBFs to separate the recipes a little bit. Okay, since we're waiting, get some titanium going. Oh, what's going on, Hydro? When do you think you'll move your save to a server? Probably only if I have to. Like, if we start having performance issues and stuff like that, that's the only time I'd probably go to a server. You're a streamer. I put on a smelter for 5 hours of ores, and I'm going to watch something. I'm trying to see. Oh, like, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Like, you're gonna start it, and then while that's going, yeah, you'll just go do something else. See, at least with me, like, while I'm waiting for things, there's other preparations and stuff that I could be doing, so that's why I don't mind the wait, technically. You're approaching the point where having a server is a must, unless you perfect infrastructure. Can't you make Volks now? You have the plant line now, so you should be able to make it. It needs the ZPM circuits. Blaze hasn't set those up yet. Not quite yet. Which actually, let's look at ZPM circuits. Actually, we haven't even gotten to that. Yeah, of course we haven't gotten to these yet. So that's a quantum mainframe. So in order to get that, we need the quantum supercomputers, the LV cheaper circuits. which obviously tons of platinum we already have for that. SMD diodes. Quantum processors. I don't even know if I have the ability to make the quantum processors yet. Quantum processor line. Let's see. So yeah, more platinum even. Nano component central processing. Oh, that's these. Okay, the nano CPU wafers. Which actually, ooh, if we don't have to worry about the circuit number, I might add these into my chem reactor downstairs that's going to have the IV power. Because EV to IV, it's going to drop you at 30 seconds. That's going to be huge. And then that frees up the other chem reactors over there for other stuff until we have to move them somewhere else for more power demands. Qubit processing, though. Okay. Gallium arsenide. So this is where it's a little gross. Oh. Indium gallium phosphide dust. That takes longer, though. Okay. So it takes longer, but quantumize... I mean, those take forever. I mean, even if we had an IV one, it's 6 seconds, so it's 12 seconds alone. 12 seconds, 45. So this would be better in my opinion. I prefer to use mega EBFs. Don't blame me for that. I'll probably get a bunch of megas at some point. I want to have a room that just has, like, at least one of each mega machine. It's an LCR, 15. 15 for what? 15 seconds? Would it be... I mean... I have EV power, and then I overclock it to IV. It would be cut in half. Unless because of parallels and stuff. I've not touched Gregtech New Horizons in a while. Contemplating between continuing my UHV save or waiting for 2.9 to start a new run. Ooh. I mean, your UHV save that you have, do you plan on continuing to still go back to it even if you do start a new run? Just to try and finish out the pack? Unless that's maybe not one of your goals. Mega is 256 recipes at a time. It's fast. Damn. The qubit wafers need the IV cutting machine, if I remember correctly, which is maybe the only limitation. Yeah, so we go back. Qubit wafer is EV. Which I was going to add in, I mean, HPICs. This needs an IV cutting machine anyways for a lot of my energy hatches, so I was going to make the power of a lot of these machines down here IV tiered power. Yeah, it should be no issue to make the circuits then. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to need EV energy hatches. Say just 5 of them, why not? You know, we'll put the energy hatch here, and then we'll have cables coming from around here. Staying solely focused on one type of energy is complicated. It is. But once we can upgrade our energy hatches and we can start using, say, this cutting machine and the large molecular assembler and the chemical reactor, that... oh boy, it's gonna be a nightmare. Oh man. I'll just have to request certain things ahead of time so that we use only one machine at a time until we get some better power down here, because otherwise they're going to get angry. Excuse me. My current UHV save has poor infrastructure for its tier. Kinda lazy to rework a lot of stuff. Don't blame ya, you're all good. Once you make the Volcanuses, you'll look back and think, how could I have played so long without these? You kinda have no choice past the ZPM. Oh, yeah. And once later on for power. But yeah, that's usually how it goes though in this pack. It's like, oh my gosh, like I could have had this so long ago and I just didn't know about it. It's the only reason I didn't have it sooner. I think we can get a quest done with the osmium. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Osmium is now done. So that goes to the IV page. That is all done. HSSS, so we already did that. Where's my 24 ingots of HSSS? I don't have any. That's good. I already used them all up. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's only one thing in the middle here. So then that metal probably help lead us towards the next tier, as well as probably Naquita. Oh, that is the tier 3 rocket. Yeah, there. All that good stuff. We're using cetane, and now getting into nuclear and benzene late EV here. Nice. Oh yeah, the niobium titanium. IV assembler. Oh, okay, so let me get one piston, one conveyor, one robot arm. Alright, you need the Naquita wafers for quantum processors. I forgot about that. You'll have to get those first then. Really? Qubit wafers, nano CPUs. Wow, that's actually a lot of processing for that. Okay. ZPM, random access memory, that's not bad. Random access memory, NOR memory chip. NOR memory chip. Okay, so I can make a NOR memory chip with a phosphorus doped wafer, which is terrible. But at least once we upgrade... Oh. So now if we use ozonated or distilled water, it cuts down the time. Oh, we have to use distilled water no matter what. Okay. And we get 4 of the memory chips. And if we use ozonated water, we can decrease the time it takes. So the NOR chip isn't really necessary for it. Random access memory chip's not necessary for it. Am I misremembering? Yeah, you shouldn't need the Naquita wafers. Not from what I've seen so far. Could be the later tier ZPM circuits, maybe 3100 platinum, not really that much. Okay, energy. Doing a lot of crafting right now. Stainless steel, black steel. Black steel wires are still going there. Dang. This guy's gotta almost be done. Oh yeah. It's gotta be almost there. Large molecular assembler. Like the final thing I'm thinking is being crafted. Cables. Smelting aluminum and black steel. What else is smelting? Don't know why it's taking that long. Nothing smelting there. Oh, the titanium's in the way. When you want to see the chip tier, just go to the circuit tab and select the row of the first chip of the tier that you want. Yeah. Yesterday, I remembered that I made the Traveler's Belt. You can now, wait, you can have one more inventory row and can swap between the main one. I might have to get into that. Especially having like tools for, say, building, tools for mining, whatever, that would be kind of nice. Alright, so we need hatches. Output bus me. Shouldn't have to worry about output fluids. Input hatch. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, we gotta do a special setup here for this. That's right. Also, the output closer, so that inputs should hopefully be easier to do altogether. Stocking bus, no. Input bus, empty. Let's get rid of the input bus empty. It's gross. No idea where all my chests are. Okay, black steel. Just do it like that. That'll be fine. So over to energy hatches there. So let's see. It is the high power IC. I need a fluid input, and then obviously the item inputs. It's almost time to play Where Did Blaze Put the Chest game. Yeah, you don't need Naquita for quantum processors, my bad. All good. I was gonna say, I didn't think so quite yet from what I saw, which is kind of nice, one less thing to have to worry about. Did I use them down here? No. But you can make very cheap LV and MV circuits in the IV circuit assembler once you have Naquita. Ooh. Definitely going to have to keep that in mind then. To try and get that as soon as possible. Good. Okay. There they are. It's like I remember working on this yesterday. No axe. Making knack nuggets is pain, yeah. Not looking forward to it. Okay, we want input bus. We want storage buses. Item storage bus, probably not. So I should have had some in here. There we go. Okay, interface. No, I need 2 dual interfaces. Dang it. Okay, so we want... Where do we want our AE2 to come from? Yeah, but the wafers are like 4 times more efficient, and you get 2 times as many if I remember correctly. Dang. LCR only for ICs. Yeah, this LCR is basically only going to be for ICs right now. Or probably just forever. Just so we don't have to wait forever for them. Okay, so we got all that. Okay. P2Ps. Let's get some more P2Ps made. 8. Okay, so we have item input, fluid input, item output. Just need one more energy hatch and that's pretty much good. Okay, that is nice. You know Elden Ring? I do know Elden Ring. What about it? Keep this at a lower level. A lot of cable loss we're going to be having, but it's fine. Stocking input bus. Actually, I could use stocking input buses. I have nightmares about Souls-like games. I know, right? I don't know why they're just insanely challenging for me. Yeah, you'd have to live under a rock to not know Elden Ring, right? Oh man, with the knack line done, I can make knack-doped wafers so cheap now. Congrats on that, Darius. Definitely very, very jealous of that. Okay. We still need to wait on the P2Ps, but that's fine. We do need a fluid input hatch. So that'll be just for lubricant. Also clean up my inventory a bit, put this where it belongs. There we go. Alright, so now we need a small red cable, obviously the P2Ps. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like using exports. I prefer interface and pump. I don't know, I don't mind. I mean, if it doesn't affect, what do you want to say? If it doesn't affect how the performance of the game is going to be, then I'm not too worried about it. To rename this one like IV processing. Let's not disconnect that right now so we don't have any problems. Sweet. So you got IV processing. NAC alloy is a different story though. What do we have here? Also, I ordered 10 NAC ingots and they appeared after 1 second. It was a few minutes before. Damn. Yeah, but NAC alloy is going to be crazy. 36 seconds for 1 ingot for my... I have 8 ZPM Volks. Damn. It's funny, but I don't understand the logic of using blaze for cables and wires. It's all good. Everybody has their own understanding. Hold on a minute here. Oh yeah, get rid of this guy. Cutting, make cutting yellow, I guess. All right, we don't have much gray or white. Oh, we need some better dye here. Where's our dye? Gray. Alright, so let's see. Two dual interfaces that I, for some reason, put away. Incorrect. Okay, already wrong. Using a dense cable instead of a normal cable, no logic. I like using dense cables now. I mean, they're not that expensive, but also it just leaves it open to just being able to be added on later. That's a little bit of my logic. Alright, Fluix. Black cables. Time to upgrade coils. I wish you the best of luck with that, Darius. So you just get a fiber cable. Sweet, it's got power. So now we just need advanced blocking card. Hide that guy. So let's say a recipe. Oh, that's the cut up piece. Vanadium gallium. I should really just rename it. Don't have to travel down here again. Hold on. IV power LSC. LSC, yes. Okay. LCR, no circuit. IV. Actually. Perfect. So honestly, I mean, that should be ready. Gonna hurt my eyes for a while. Oh boy, just leave it. Nice bright orange. That is... wow. I probably shouldn't leave that there. Hold on, I can't. It's too bright. Too bright on the eyes. Sure, we'll leave white in here. What do you mean? It looks great. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. It doesn't look bad. It's just like really bright in my eyes right now. My eyes are probably, well, actually no, they do feel a little sore. 32 by 32 equals 1024. I use 1024 channels all the time in one place. Yes. It's all good. I'm not too worried about it. I gotta flex my, what do you want to call it? Alright, well, I'll just say I'm flexing how much resources I have by using dense cables. Okay. Hold on now. I am lost in the sauce. I can't find my tape. Oh, my tape that's right there. I was like, I keep seeing my tape, but I just don't know where my tape is. Alright, so it's got IV power. Let's give her a whirl, huh? So, HPICs. I don't know. 4 of them. Oh yeah, alright. We need indium gallium phosphide dust and molten vanadium gallium. Gross. Molten vanadium gallium. Vanadium gallium. Oh yeah, we need to make the vanadium gallium ingots. So let's do this. MV. So we have the ability to make the vanadium gallium dust, but not the ingots. So that's 1. So this takes TPV, HV, whatever. 180 seconds. Ugh! Horrendous. Of course, we don't have any patterns. Okay. So now, what do we need? These stupid indium gallium. Gallium, indium, phosphorus dust. Circuit 1. What are the indium phosphates? What does it take to make indium phosphate? Well, that only makes 3. I don't even know how to get indium phosphate. Okay, I'm not even getting that, so that's fine. ULV. Alright, we're fine. HPIC. See if it even works. Actually, let's just start with 1. 1. Hello? What? What do you got nitrobenzene in there for? Hello? Who said you could go in there? "60 seconds, our first HPIC wafer, baby." Alright, nice. I just need to finish up this cutting machine. Hello, nitrobenzene. Yeah, right? What are you doing in there? Man, light gray hempcrete would look pretty nice. Actually, it might not be too bad if I can get some good border blocks. I prefer the recipes without indium, but it's up to you. Yeah, the only thing was... well, gallium hydroxide. What? We need the Naquita stuff to get that. So eventually we can move over to the gallium hydroxide and the indium phosphate. Yeah, because we need the Naquadria oxide mixture stuff. So not quite available to us yet. What's the name of that stupid block where you create a room and then you don't know which side you're on? Name of the stupid block where you create a room and you don't know which side you're on. I don't even know, to be honest. I meant for the wafers, there's an option that doesn't need indium, and it's 25% faster too, if I remember correctly. Oh, I see. So we have HPIC and then the target chamber. What? A photon? Well, we don't have any photons. That's actually crazy, because one phosphorus doped wafer is 16 of these. Mask high power IC, partially consumed. What? Just keep going, upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. I confused the wafers. It's for QPIC wafers for the quantum circuits. My bad. You're all good. I was gonna say, like, I didn't know. I'm like, and then I did realize there was the target chamber. Oh my gosh, that is cool. Shooting photons at each other or whatever. Shielded accelerator case, and that's awesome. Hey, our first HPIC wafer. Is that not a quest? Grade 4 water, yeah, I was gonna say, like, oh my gosh, we're nowhere near any grades of water. We're lucky we get the sewage water out of the river. Okay, so none of that even matters right now. HPIC wafer, awesome. So let's craft, I don't know, 10 of them for now. Yeah, we're using up a lot of our indium, but that's fine. So craft up all those, keep that busy while we're messing around with this guy now. Which actually... I honestly feel like we could just get away with the stocking buses on this. I mean, anything we're cutting, we just put right in here. Although... No, all the wafers were usually fine. Particle accelerator series of multis is so cool. I can't wait to make those, to be honest. I know, they look amazing. There's a whole lot of stuff that I don't even know about yet that's like, it's going to blow my mind. Okay, so we are just going to put input buses. Well, the input buses may be a little bit slower, but I just want to make sure so I don't accidentally, like, cut up stuff that I don't need right away. Okay, no, I have some somewhere. You better don't blow anything up, yeah, right? Try not to. I mean, let's just make more casings. That way we can keep it looking nice. Okay, so we want yellow. We have a fluid input. All these item outputs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we get an item output. Where's my item outputs? Stocking input bus. I could have sworn I had some output buses, but whatever. Song's a little slow. Not bad though, I didn't mind it. It's pretty decent. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like if you haven't already done so. That way, it helps out the channel as well as, you know, it shows that other Gregtech viewers that this is a pretty good stream. Ugh. I hate... Like, drinking and eating while sick is just like, I don't know, annoying. Okay, so just kind of play a little bit of a waiting game. I found the block you were talking about. It's lapis, whatever that is, and even has a B for it. This block makes me nauseous. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's the name of that stupid block where you create a room and then you don't know which side you're on? That's what it's called? Lapis? Lapis lamp, lapis brick. Okay, hold on. Lapis. Oh my goodness. Ew. Oh, they're all lapis. What the heck? So this is what people use for... Oh, use unstable ingots. This is the first time I'm ever seeing these, to be honest. So I can see why people... I think people use these for like neon light strips or something. A little odd, you can't see its edges basically. Yeah, it's strange. How do you make the other ones? They're just different colored stone bricks. Yeah, okay. Weird. It's an eye-burning block. I should just make a room of it. When somebody in chat's just misbehaving, just go to the room, just blind them. Even though it obviously blind everybody else, but if you could like solo target streams. I did consider using them too, but I prefer the anti-blocks. Cool for putting up some neon lights at the base, but building a whole room will drive you crazy. Yeah, right? Basically just burn your eyeballs out. It is crazy. I actually still can't believe that it is a new year. Like, 2025 is done and over with. I thought 2025... Well, actually, I can't lie. I thought 2025 was going to be a great year. And it was, especially for the YouTube channel. I mean, we went from like 1,200 or like 1,500 subscribers to like 5,400. And... I mean, overall, it was a pretty good year. I can't complain too much. There was obviously some letdowns, but for the most part, it was pretty good. Hopefully 2026 is actually a good amount better. We'll see. Just 2026 doesn't sound like it's going to be that great. Just, I don't know, the numbers. 2027 sounds like it's going to be a lot better. You just gave me an idea for the next part of my base. You're welcome, Darius. I haven't tried making the facades yet with anti-blocking. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this. Wait, can I lay in here and then cut myself up? Cut myself in half. Be twice as efficient. Just need the muffler and we're good. What are we waiting on for the muffler? Okay, the muffler's done. Muffler! There it is. No valid recipe. So all of our cutting, we're taking out of the clean room. It's all done. We're no more. Okay, that is all good. Take that lubricant. Ships to decorate facades and walls. It looks even better with shaders. Plus, you can make radioactive tubes for my reactor. Ooh, that's actually really, really cool. Alright, so let's get all of our recipes put up here. So many things to cut. Ooh, I can give a hint. I will be making a parkour. Okay, that's awesome. See, I'd like to do some other stuff like that too with my world. Just as like little hidden Easter eggs that people could do and just like, well, if they wanted to for fun. I know not everybody would do the parkour, but it'd be cool to have. Dang, I have 10 HPICs. This should be the last one right here. 7,680 amps. Actually, is just under 512. 2,048 or so is like 1 EV amp. So yeah, it's just under an IV amp. Ugh, not bad. Try and keep all the plates and stuff into the same thing. Other random blocks. Okay, this stuff. Sure. Wait, phosphorus doped wafer. Oh, okay, so it takes. Okay. And then another random thing. It's got plenty of cutting fluid. Okay, that is now done. So now we want high power ICs. Actually, I need to search here. Craft. 1 is 2, so I can make 22. Start. Oh my gosh. That is crazy sounding. 15 seconds for 2. Oh wow, okay, yeah, 3 times faster. And obviously it works as a clean room. That is awesome. I love how it sounds. It does sound really, really good. Very unique sound effect, I love it. Yeah, look at that. Oh wow, it doesn't even use 4 amps of EV power. So yeah, it only uses 3. Nice. So hopefully a little bit less worries for now of running out of power on it. But we have, oh my gosh, we have an IC, not an IC, an IV powered chemical reactor now, and we have the beautiful industrial cutting factory. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I should just try and make some diamond plates in it afterwards just to see, because normally those are a huge pain. Yeah, all the multi-blocks count as a clean room, by the way, which is beautiful and awesome. And it makes sense, because, I mean, if it's contained within the machine, it shouldn't have any contaminants from the outside. Well, welcome in, Ray Bob. Alright. The sound, yeah, it's like a grumpy, I don't even know. I mean, it's, what do you want to call the... What do you call the people? Like they help the pirates, they're like just crew hands or ship hands, deck hands. I think they're deck hands. Just like that. I'm going to steal your gold. Also, good luck fitting those multis in a clean room. Yeah, right? Could you imagine? Make a massive... Oh my gosh, that'd be... Even now... Well, no, now it wouldn't really be too bad. Lapotron and turbines are screaming. That they are. But hey, they're doing their jobs. That's what they need to do. So actually, let's go take a look at them real quick. Those are off. It's only taking out 28,000. Interesting enough. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Ardite? Or let's just say Ard for now, because YouTube changed their names and stuff. But how's it going? Or Tilly, I could say Tilly. Alright, so that is good. So now, Dynamos. The big thing we've been waiting for. Buffer Dynamo hatch. 4 of these bad boys. Oh my gosh, we can make them, chat. Now that you have great cutting, you can also get great laser engraving. Yeah, and then honestly, like, circuits, oh my gosh, it's going to be so amazing. Circuits going to be so much faster. Well, no, yeah, circuits are a part of that. Yeah, so circuits are going to be faster. Alright, we're going to get 4 dynamo buffered hatches. 64 amp dynamo hatch. That is the output hatch. Okay, so we just need to finish up making the recipe for that. Are you pumping lubricant directly into the hatch or using it in the recipes? I didn't see configuration. It's just dumping straight in. I don't even mind. I mean, that's all we're going to use for it anyways, so it's just constantly going to be filled. Yeah, 1.6 million lubricant. We're fine. And then if we need a cutting machine for some reason later on that uses a different fluid, then we'll just make it a different way. But we should be fine for now. Actually, so what do we need? The small tungsten spring, so let's get that recipe. That way we can go and upgrade all of our power stuff afterwards. Rod. That's on a bending machine. Circuit 1. Vanadium gallium spring. Actually, I'll just do that. Vanadium gallium spring. We're also going to need this silly rod. Circuit 1, right? Yeah. Okay, so spring, boom. And then hammer, boom. Hello? Oh, it's right there. Vanadium gallium rod we don't have, of course. Okay, the extruder, boom, boom, boom. So we got the rod. Some patterns had it in the recipe, so I would double check that. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, hold on a minute, that might be a problem. So, let's see, cutting. Actually, no. Yeah, cutting. Yeah, these all take lubricant. No lubricant, no lubricant. I just remembered optically enriched crystalline. Also, welcome into the stream, everybody else. 13 amazing people. If there's anybody new, feel free to ask any questions. He was using it in the single block recipes. I understand. Yes, that's where we were using it before. So now we just have to remove it all from here. Yeah, every one of them. Oh well, it's not too big of a problem. Just a couple of button clicks everywhere, and it's all solved. Okay, so now we got all these. See, lubricant. They're all gonna have lubricant. Let's be honest. Okay. Tilly, have you ever used nuclear reactors? I have not, actually. I'm new to mid-EV and crafting CB diesel every now and then sometimes makes me mad. Yeah, so I have not actually messed with any of the nuclear stuff. So when you see me start to mess with it, that's going to be my first time. And then hopefully you just learn from my mistakes so that way you don't do some of the same silly stuff that I do. Okay, I had a table in here somewhere. I don't even know what happened to that recipe. Oh, no, never mind. That was from the other group of stuff. Okay, so all of these are now good. Awesome. Wait, single blocks can use the same tech for auto fluid import too by adding an additional pump. You gotta get that automated completely. I leave lubricant in the filter and use the pump, but it can't have the block mode on. Yeah. I'm already farming depleted glowstone rods. Oh, that's the nuclear stuff. I'm like, glowstone rods? I'm like, what? IV dynamo hatches, baby! It's not a quest, huh? For power. This is not a quest in here. I gotta get a Lapotronic energy orb. Hold on. We'll just make one just to get, oh, of course. Yeah, dynamos are not usually quest. Usually, energy hatches only. Okay. We'll be alright. So now, the question is, obviously, we're going to need IV cables. Is that an input? It is. So I could just slowly merge into here. So I do have to be careful eventually. I will have to upgrade this transformer. And actually we have to upgrade these cables too. What are those EV/LV signs? Yeah, there's a little cool things that I made recently. So they're modern markings. I have a couple other things in my inventory. You take them with a chisel. Yeah, so low voltage wall markings. So you make the exit wall markings via crafting. So wall markings. I don't even know, right there. So oak plank and a paper, and then you can turn it into all of the yeah, different tiers of voltages. So this room is EV stuff, and then the other room is like HV, and then they have LV, MV upstairs. So it's pretty cool, just like a nice way to label it, Gregtech wise. Okay. So we do have a lot of work ahead of us, but IV Dynamo hatch. Let's get this stuff all set up. 8x vanadium cable. A circuit 24, I believe. It is not. An assembler, no. Okay. Okay. Now we need 8x vanadium. How many do I need for that thing? 2, okay. Well, you know, go big or go home, right? Tungsten, no circuit, ULV. Oh, so I need the molecular assembler. Yeah, we have that now. Oh my gosh. Okay, molecular assembler, baby. Do not need a muffler. Shouldn't need fluid inputs. I think you said super buses. So let me just see what we even have to work with right now. Large molecular assembler, baby. You can always make it via the Circuit 24 recipe. Those only use... Oh, use only rubber. Yeah, the other recipes also need some plastic. I know that you can upload a photo to make a poster in Greg, but you can have a video or something like... Well, can you have a video or something like that playing on the screen? I don't know. That'd be cool if you could. Okay, so everywhere gets 3x3 glass. Let's open this up a little bit. Dang it. Yeah, you can almost do anything with open computers, so I would guess, yeah. Which is crazy. That it is like a possibility. Oh, also, Kitty Cat is going to get a bath today. She is going to absolutely hate us. I know some people say never give cats baths, but I think a bath every now and then is good, because, I mean, they clean themselves, but let's be honest, they probably miss some stuff every now and then, so we just give her a bath, like, every couple of months or so. Yeah, she's going to absolutely hate it. I don't know, I mean, there's some cats that do like taking baths or like jumping in the shower, but she is not one of them. She likes looking and like peeking into the shower when it's running, but nope. Try putting her in it and she absolutely despises it. With the large molecular assembler, you have around 14 block slots to play with for patterns. So with regular buses, you have 14 by 16 slots, which is smaller, but isn't crazy either. Oh, okay, so I was kind of assuming when you were saying make the bigger hatches, Yeah, that's how that was going to work. So you put the recipes in the hatch, which is actually crazy. Wait, you kidding me? I messed up. Oh wait, no. It does want vibrant quartz glass. Okay, so never mind. I thought I screwed up, but I'm actually good. Actually, it looks like it gives off light a little bit. So yes, it needs 24 robust tungsten steel casings minimum. So use all these. Input bus any casing. So I want to try and keep the top casings separate. Yes. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna go down all of these. Okay, the maintenance block could be... Ugh. I know we want to use inputs everywhere, but we also have to worry about energy. This actually is, oh my gosh. I like the particle effects in the glass. I love it. That's so cool. So yeah, input buses and energy hatches, which I don't even know. Energy hatch, sure, probably not even gonna be that crazy, honestly. I might have to move this machine over a little bit. Okay. So the recipes go into the input hatches, making the large and varied ones. The input outputs don't need to be visible, just rotate them. I don't even understand my own English. Okay, so I gotta see how this works. I think I know what you're trying to say. Because, yeah, how is that gonna work? You give it power, and literally you only have to connect the output. Do you have to have an interface on... Yeah, with a large molecular assembler you have around 14 blocks. The controller connects to the main network. So we have to hook up the controller. Okay. I was like, how does this work? So we just need the controller and the output next to each other. Which we'll just do... we'll just do this then. Output bus. Okay, and then we just need gray or white or whatever. So like that's all we need to do, and then the rest is just inputs. You need a data stick to link the main... Oh, with the mainnet controller. Okay. Controller is both the input and output. You need to make a data orb, no output bus needed. Interesting. Actually, just so we keep that top open then, which doesn't really matter, but let's go like this. So, Super Bus. 32 slots, because this HV1 has 16. Haste alloy. Input bus ZPM. Yeah, we can't get that yet. Hold on. So let's start with the LV. EV. EVs aren't bad. How about MV? Because this will give us 32. Go with 48. Blood Steel. Input bus IV. Gold chest IV machine hull. Okay, so the next one we're probably not going to be able to make. HV. Yeah, LUV. We can't quite make these yet. LUV machine hulls. Rhodium plated palladium, of course. So we could theoretically make the MB ones. Black metal bolts. Super bus. Okay. So maybe let's do that as well. Circuit 17 assembler. Let's make an HV. Hold on. Because it is going to be something that's just not used all that often. We'll just make an HV assembler. For now, until we get like a multi-block assembler machine. When will you make polybenzene? Might as well. Not sure. Probably when I start to need it. If I'm being completely honest, that's probably going to be the point when I start to make it. Do I not need the Mi bus? I've always used it. According to everybody else, it doesn't sound like you need it. That you would need it. All right. So that's going. Shouldn't take that long. Excuse me. So we have the recipe for that now. We're also probably going to need the recipe for input bus IV. PTFE. Wow, it is significantly cheaper for everything there. I need the IV assembler for it. Okay, it makes sense. IV assembler circuit 1. Actually, we could start using IV input buses and everything. Well, not really. Well, see, that's the other thing now. Okay, now that we think about it, let's take a step back here. The next update, 2.9, they're removing super buses, aren't they? So, yeah, I'm getting a phone call. That's just a thought I'm putting out there. I'm going to answer this phone call real quick, probably go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Okay. So I think we'll get this molecular assembler kind of set up, and then we'll probably end the stream. That'll give me some chance, or a chance to go get lunch, because I am very hungry. Make the data orb. We'll use it. It will use to work with a data stick, but that changed. Oh, it used to work with one. I don't even know when PBI is actually needed. Questbook suggests you make it in IV, but I don't think you need it for quite a while after. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe then I'll probably still make it before I jump out of IV. Yeah, importing their functionality to the regular buses. To be fair, it's stupid that they don't decrease in capacity now. What's the point of making them? Oh, wait, it's stupid that they don't increase in capacity now. What's the point of making them? Right. So it's a natural change. I guess rip big buses then. So that's why I was wondering, is it even going to be worth it? Let's see. So just so I can get this up and running, I can worry about super buses later. I want to make this kind of quick here. I'm going to take just a bunch of input buses, and then I can easily swap recipes around on my own time because I'm not too worried about it. And also just so I can understand how this thing works first. So we got all this. So we got maintenance. We also need energy. Energy. More passion. More energy. More passion. More energy. Okay, so we got energy. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. That'd be nice. I had to put a sweatshirt on too. I was getting a little cold. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so the multi-block should be completed, yes. Now we got our maintenance. So what do we want for a test recipe? Oh, I know we still need, so we need to put a data orb in here, okay. Hey, look at that, a data orb. I already have one. So how does one use a data orb? Uses. I have no idea. Wait, large molecular assembler. Hold on. Let's go to the quest book. Multi-block goals. But no mass processing. Controller hooks up directly to your main network in order to function. All the recipes must be placed inside the input buses attached to the machine in order to be recognized. Will not require an output bus. So there we go. It literally says will not require output bus. Awesome. Super buses are highly recommended. Yeah, until we get rid of them. This machine can absolutely wall share. But be careful about the placement of your input bus or all machines may not be used. Oh, okay, so like, yeah, if you were to wall share, and if you wanted both molecular assemblers to be used at the same time, you would obviously want all of your input buses right in the middle. Which, I mean, is that really that necessary? Check if it connected from the bottom link in the controller. Wait, what? What's it doing? How do I check if it linked? Show crafting effects. Input separation. Weird replicator. Copy of the orb. How does one make an orb? Data orb. Hold on, just like let's I have no idea what's going on. 1 second. What is it doing? You need to shift click on the mainnet controller. Oh, with the orb? shift click on it. I always say, that's why I hate these data orbs and data sticks and stuff, is like you can never even tell when it does something. I mean, that's why you gotta, I guess, put it in a scanner, but... And now put it in the mainnet. Oh, mainnet. Sorry. Yep, my brain's fried. Alright, so this. Shift right click, I think that's outdated. You can just shove any data orb in the controller and it'll work. I'm gonna say, I mean, I don't know what it's doing, unless it's just like a constant thing that it's always doing, is trying to craft. Because like you've seen it was working there. Yeah, so it must just like try to craft whatever recipes in its system. Which, hopefully, okay, hold on. It does that, that's strange. Molecular assembler. Just take all these components. Okay, so it's all connected, yada yada yada. Okay, so what do I have in here? EV motors. Okay, so let me just try and make some EV motors. EV motor. Okay, that's gonna constantly just go there. I mean, it shows the recipe there, and I only have the one recipe, so it should work. Looks good, yeah. Okay. It looks like it did just make one too already. It did. So that is working, it is awesome. So, beautiful. So yeah, I'll just have to go through and, you know, obviously just take away however many casings that I can for it to still continue to work. As well as I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of the hatches to the MV Superbus for 48 slots. Oh yeah, because I see these are all 16 no matter what. So we get 48, so literally triple what we have here. So that's going to be beautiful. And then I'm just going to replace everything all in there. And then actually, that's going to be kind of nice too, because then there's one less thing to worry about clogging up this area, which I want to keep, you know, more so for crafting CPUs. So maybe all my crafting CPUs, I can make this like a longer room and have a bunch of crafting CPUs off to the side, and then don't have to worry about that trash. Could have a designated spot for the me drives. Actually, no, maybe I'll just move all the me drives over here, items and fluids, but then obviously separate the fluids and items. It's okay, we'll upgrade as needed. Yeah, so that's kind of my plan with that. We'll kind of go over some other plans that we want to take care of the next time we're in here. What? Bait chocolate. Abuela, will you teach us the chocolate song? Con mucho gusto. Will you sing the chocolate song with us? Great, sing along with Abuela. Bait chocolate. I'm not even going to try to continue going that. Industrial mixing machine. We already have one though. Why? I guess we didn't get the quest done for that. I'll have to grab those at some point. But I want to get an industrial wire factory. I just want it. I mean, rather than having... Well, I guess maybe... I don't even know. Because there's so many recipes you could have with molecular assembler for crafting wires into certain things, which I don't really want to have that as a thing. And I think it makes more sense logically anyways to use the wire mill to cut down your wires to a specific size. So we'll just do all the wire cutting to specific sizes with the wire mill. So then all that we have to worry about with the assembler is just taking those wires and doing whatever it wants to do with them. How do you call being reprimanded but intensely, like, really hard? Google Translate is weird. Reprimanded. Are you talking about just, like, at work? Just, like, getting yelled at or fired? Or... yeah, going with the wire mill is the play for the future. Definitely need that. I mean, it's not even going to be that hard to make. We got blue steel, wire mill. I mean, the wire mill itself is easy. Just motors and IV circuits, which is nothing. And then wire factory casings. This is blue steel. Blue steel is a little gross, but I mean, we have plenty of smelting capabilities. So we want to get the wire mill. No, don't really care about that. Fluid solidifier, I don't know if that's going to be anytime soon. Empty the oceans. Sledgehammer. Oh, the dang goat to scale it. Okay, so the wire mill and obviously the laser engraver. A volcano for your base. Oh wait, no, I thought that was the volcanist. It's not. So yes, two big ones that we need to get going is the engraving, the engraver, and the wire mill. After that, we really shouldn't have to worry too much more. Obviously getting the electric compressor too. So once we get all of those machines, I was gonna say we don't worry about any of that too. Really, those are the next big three machines that I need. So all this that we're doing isn't going to be in any specific order. I want those machines, and then also I have the dynamo hatches now. We can replace that, make more energy out of those, but more importantly, upgrade the hatches on here so that we can input more and output more rather than having to use the EV cables. So that is going to be beautiful. Being yelled at. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's see. I only cut the wire to 16. Cutting it by size is a waste of time. Yeah. But then you have like a thing, it's like, I guess, yeah, 16. Like the 16X's, obviously you save a lot of time by just only cutting them at that. But then also the trade-off is that you waste a lot more space in the molecular assemblers, which if we have a bunch of buses, maybe it's not so bad. But yeah, I'll kind of have to deal with figuring that out in the future. But later on, I should be able to have another stream, even if it's a little bit shorter. I'll post it in the Discord. It's either going to be Terraria or Minecraft Dungeons. So it all depends on what Porcupine, or his availability is going to be. So if Porcupine's not available, or if he's not available and not interested in Terraria, we'll probably play that. If he's available, then it's basically up to him, whatever he wants to play at that point. But yeah, thank you very much everybody for jumping in today. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you all next time. Blaze out.